God damn. I just told y'all the algorithm rages on. The algorithm rages on. I told y'all. I just told y'all this. Um, I just told y'all 2 days ago, maybe three, that we will just kind of like wait for the next incredible, mind blowing, viral tragedy. Damn, he said, I saw this coming. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of like carried the energy with him. Y'all subscribe to the channel. How they catch him lacking. What you mean how they catch him lacking? You don't get caught lacking. You don't get caught lacking. It's called the general order of things. It's called karma. That's how it was written to go. Hey, yo, give me that phone on the couch, yo. They got his body on camera, sad. End of the year. Give me that phone on the couch. He said, where was his people at? Don't y'all know the rec is 24 hours a day, every day? It ain't no, we not on, I'm not on that today, I'm with my shorty. It ain't no, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. It ain't no, I'm chilling today, I'm going to church. It ain't no, I got the kids with me. Ain't none of that. Not to mention, when you act a gangster and shit, ain't no telling what Dolph got into. Wrapping his cars in camo didn't help, man. Everyone slips. He always went to that spot to get them hot cookies. They got famous cookies he liked. He been put that energy out, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a good look for Soulja Boy. I heard it was, ooh-wee. Gully from Memphis, Dolph be in the hood too much. Exactly. Riding around in cars like he wasn't used to shit. I believe I agree with that a little bit. I ain't never been to Memphis but one time, I believe, but I was never on the set. Just passing through. Killed while getting something to eat. You got a DoorDash. When you wrecking, when you when you're in the wreck, you got to use DoorDash. Then when your DoorDash come, you be paranoid of the motherfucker because you don't know if your DoorDash driver coming to hit you and shit. It's just a bad life, a bad existence. He dead and y'all disrespecting, bro. If somebody do that to you, you wouldn't like it. We not disrespecting, Dolph. I know that some of y'all view the rap stars as y'all like idols and shit like that. Like you probably might feel like he's a part of your family and shit, but he's not the first that this happened to and shit. Like when you a part of this shit, you got Tupac, Biggie. They trying to say Jam Master Jay was in the mix. Like when you a part of the shit, we ain't got a different result yet. We are pathetic as a community, all of Black America. You got to send somebody to grab the food from the hood. DoorDash, well, the hood spots don't be having DoorDash. Excuse me. Man, y'all want to be gangsters and not men. That's the question for the young gods. Be a man with morals and something to live for. I agree with that. How about let's live? Let's live. Oh, the acronym is changed now. The acronym has changed. It's not really changed, it's transformed, but it has always been one and the same. God's universal love lives in you. That's the math. Do the knowledge. God's universal love lives in you. Peace. All right, let's move right along. My man said caught him slipping. The cookie shop in a $500,000 car in a city where you hate it. Come on, son. If you in the streets and got beef or past beef, you have to keep your head on the swivel. Facts. Crypto, my man, you know you got me right. What's good? Damn, I kind of like Dolph music. I kind of liked it too. Along with COVID, jealousy needs a vaccine. There ain't no cure for that. That's a raging sickness. It creates monsters. Brush said he was still holding the chicken box. Motherfucker not scared to die, but ain't no one in a rush. Cookies as in a chocolate chip or as in Kush. 3 attempts at his life, and he was still in Memphis. Why? Same reasons. Same reason Alpo was still in Same reason Alpo was still in Harlem. Niggas be addicted to that. Niggas be addicted to that light, man, like a moth and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be addicted to that light like a moth. If he was to took his $250,000, $300,000 car somewhere else, he might have just was a regular nigga. You feel me? But when you spinning the block in Memphis, people see you and shit. Like, he like that. Everybody, you see Dolph new joint, everybody like, niggas like that shit, and it gets niggas killed all the fucking time. Straight up. He said, hip-hop needs a big brother. Hip-hop needs mathematics. Man, Dolph, you was smarter than this. I know y'all disappointed. I'm disappointed too. It's another black man dead. This happens all too often in hip-hop, especially with motherfuckers that's famous and popping and shit. You know what I mean? Obscure motherfuckers don't get killed these days. The niggas that be getting killed be popping. Like, god damn. That might be one of the qualifications. You might have to be popping to get targeted. He said that they get him. He said, damn, Dolph had bulletproof windows. You need bulletproof skin. He said that was a regular C8, not the $500,000 car. Dolph left a lot of people behind and didn't keep promises. Your word is your bond. Ooh. The hood eat their own. Jealous breed envy. I would have been in Beverly Hills, London or some shit, and I got millions. Facts. Make sure y'all check out my podcast. I'm probably gonna do a whole podcast episode. Damn, on the murders and genocide and shit. This podcast thing, I'm real charged up about it. I ain't gonna just be interviewing people. I'm just gonna be on there blowing and shit, giving y'all my views and topics. Rappers need to start changing the mindset and lyrics. Rappers are reaping the seeds of violence they sow in our community. I believe that's correct. Rappers just need to leave the street energy alone. I believe there's been a I don't know, a standard created where if you're not living your lyrics, then you're a studio gangster. I don't know. Motherfuckers better stay their ass away from them shots and shit. Especially after Nip. Every time you hit your old block, have security like Gucci versus Jeezy with the M4s on deck. Same with Nipsey Hussle, killed in his own hood. That's why I don't deal with ninjas. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. Damn. Unfortunate, a very, very unfortunate situation, but a lot of times and shit, when something like this happen, if we press play on their music, what will we find? What will we find if we press play on his music? If we listen to Dolph music right now, what will we find? Is he putting out death music? He said he didn't go to war. That was a mistake. He said rap is the devil's music. You can't say rap is the devil's music because not all rap music is genocidal or homicidal or, you know, bad. We the worst people. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing talked about how being gangster will be made cool. Mo 3. Soulja Boy just called Dolph target practice last week. Oh my goodness. Say he ain't. Say Draco ain't do that. Say it ain't so. They'll be back on the website soon. Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. Give a shout out to ATL that see everyone from Shack to Tip movies by their own pace without conflict. You fucked that up. You need commas and some apostrophes and shit, fam. Street dudes get clipped every day, but this one happened to be famous. That's it for the outpost. Internet phenom for sure. This will put an end to that. This is the new topic now. Just like that. I told y'all, more death. More death. It's a shame we hate ourselves. Soulja Boy wasn't taking shots at Dolph though. Greek Godly Podcast. Man, check out my podcast, The Dribble, on all podcast platforms. Spreaker, Spotify. I can't remember the rest of the names, but just look for The Dribble on there. It's in there, like Prego. Looking at the vid, it sounds like he got hit up. In my DM right now, somebody just sent me, right before I got on here, I ain't want to even look at it. Somebody sent me some images right there on site, like depicting him on the ground and shit like that. It's ugly. I can't put that shit on my channel, but that type of content, being thorough in my coverage and shit like this, is what got my Instagram account suspended. Now, had I put up what's going on with Dolph right now, and I put up the media that I have, my graphic on the scene coverage, if I put that up right now, they book me. They ain't just book me, they book Tariq Nasheed too. They generally booking anybody that's black. If you black and you moving on IG, they trying to put the brakes on you. You don't see them do that to nobody else though. But it's common. It's almost common that a nigga loses IG, his Instagram account these days. Almost common. Why is that? He said, I stay in Memphis. He gone, bruh. R.I.P. Dolph. All my rappers gone. He said, white supremacist tactics. Being a rapper comes with the death or fed time. Envy creates silent enemies. I disagree with you. This nigga's just been rapping forever. LL Cool J been rapping forever. He has. He been rapping forever. Busta Rhymes been rapping forever. There's people here that been rapping forever, been minding their motherfucking business too. Like, some of them didn't get shot either. Some of them didn't, they just been here rapping forever and shit. Like, you gotta be, I don't know, careful with the energy that you put out and the company that you keep, and your day-to-day deeds. You might want to keep a clean background. What race do you think the killer was? Oh my God. He said, a war just opened up in the city. Is this for real, bro? He really did. He said, LL Cool J protected by Bimmy, though. Why do you feel that LL Cool J needs protection? What has LL Cool J done that will require for him to need to be protected? The average person that would even entertain harming him, as soon as they see him, they gonna be like, oh shit, LL. You got some scumbags that'll continue and go ahead and rob him, but I think at this point, LL would even get a pass on a robbery. He probably chopped Chopper's Paradise under the radar overnight. Rappers gotta stop moving lackadaisically. He Mexican. Chinese mafia. – LL has OGs. Y'all tripping, man. Motherfucker can mind their business and don't need all this fucking protection from other people and shit. You can mind your business and take care of your business, and you don't need all that shit. The fuck? He said LL Cool J needs protection for what? Around the way, girl? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yo, since you said that, it's funny you said that. I was talking about the wu-tang series this morning. After they performed in the Fever, man, that nigga Dirty was like, what the fuck, man? We like the Beatles, son. Like the fucking Beatles. I'm low-key sad about Dolph. He ain't claimed gangster cuz he was about his money. It's mainly the young rappers being killed. Young Yo Gotti somewhere popping champagne. Dolph got his cable disconnected. Wasn't he beefing with Yo Gotti and them? I can't say. That's not for me to say. Salute to you always. Much love from Flatbush, Brooklyn. I appreciate you. Y'all share this live stream. Gunplay, Gully, known, gunplay, beef. He got murked at $500,000 car. You know he got gunplay and beef. He got murked in a $500,000 car, but won't pay for armed security. He made death music. We got to do better as minorities. I agree on that part right there. I don't think we minorities anymore in the United States. He said Dolph was 36. He's well past the age of being on the front lines. 36, he should be somewhere sitting the fuck down. Some fucking cookies. Some fucking cookies. Some fucking cookies. Some fucking cookies. Nigga had the munchies. Damn. That's crazy, Gully. You just said a lot more stuff was going to happen after that post shit, and it hasn't been 30 days. It's going to be something else. It's going to be something else. Watch. Boosie was so right. Most rappers get killed in their own neighborhood. Memphis get busy, too. They do. It's that time of year. He could have had one of them hoes grab them cookies. This is why you gotta leave your hood when you get to it, cause ninjas still be on hungry, hungry hippo games. People need to relax with the comments and have more respect. I agree with you. Police got his security. Seem like all independent artists getting dropped. This ain't happening to just anybody. This type of shit ain't just happening to anybody. This shit is happening to active participants. If you're a part of the wreck, if you're a part of the noise, you might have an outcome like this. This just brings it attracts it like a magnet. He said ambushed him. Project Pat was just saying this about Memphis on Vlad. Memphis about to be hot for a minute now. Jim Jones was right. Being a rapper is a dangerous job. I don't think it's dangerous for everybody. I don't. They said he always go to that cookie spot when he in the city. I just seen his IG. It's only 4.3. By tomorrow, it'll be 5. Yeah, they don't want to hear the truth. Make sure y'all follow me on IG. At I am Gully TV _. As I said at the beginning of this live, they rate me for my IG account. They did it again. Yeah. Make sure you visit my website, get you some merch, man. I got the Fashion Bomb Couture snapbacks. I got the autographed copies of my book. It's doing incredible. I appreciate all of the support on that. He just was arguing with Soulja Boy. No worse hate than home base. R.I.P. Dolph. A date you need to remember. 2022 at 2:22 a.m. Vegas in the building. That shit is going to be over there on the Gully TV Sports channel. If you just now getting here, make sure you subscribe to Gully TV Sports. My man said, I'm heard about this one, bruh. Law enforcement sources confirm rapper Young Dolph shot and killed in Memphis. They got photos on the internet already. Rapper Young Dolph shot and killed in Memphis. Law enforcement sources confirm. That's being reported by Fox News. As of right now, they got a bunch of pictures and shit surrounding the car. Every week a rapper getting killed. If a rapper don't get killed, he goes to jail. That's a physical death. So yeah, it's a rapper getting killed every week. People got to change their ways. These niggas act like they don't want to be out here, man. What the fuck? Get some paper and get low. Visit my website, www.therealdribble.com. Make sure you check out my podcast, The Dribble, on all streaming sites. Follow my podcast. It's gonna be up. I'm gonna be putting shit on there that could never be on YouTube. They're not gonna allow it. People calling me from all over the world. Dudes act like you ain't living by the gun or prison shank. There is no honor. Gully, you think you New York swag. What the fuck is New York swag? What the fuck is New York swag? What the fuck is you talking about? Let me see what the fuck you talking about right now. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is New York swag? Tell me, please. What are you talking about? Unknown caller. No! Damn it! Motherfuckers will see me on live and start calling. What the fuck is New York swag, nerd? What the fuck are you talking about? We're all waiting. The fuck is that? Anybody that says swag is a fucking nerd, first off. If you hear a motherfucker use that adjective, that term, you know he's a fucking nerd. It's a good chance this motherfucker was wearing them nerd glasses when, you know, these rappers, Wiz Khalifa, Mano, they was all wearing them nerd glasses. It's one of them niggas in here. Talking about some fucking swag. What the fuck is swag? Another crazy. This is unbelievable. Yeah. He said that dumb shit, so he needed to get dismembered. Leave it up. Dean Bradford, I'm kicking you out for asking me a dumbass question. Peace. I just said your name, too. Remember that. You might want to go, you know, screenshot this, but you're out of here. He said, little hater comments is the worst. Just some dumbass niggas. They don't got nothing better to do. Somebody close to him set him up. When a person is living a certain way, it don't matter about the setup. It matter about the time. It's just only a matter of time. You on the shot clock and shit. Baltimore in the building. He said swag was 2006. Jim Jones. The elite killed him because he was getting big without the industry paper route. Niggas kill me with them theories. Niggas will put a nigga murder, a blatant nigga murder, they'll put it on a white man. You mean niggas don't kill each other? You mean to tell me every time this happened, there was a white man around? You remember they was saying that it was a white man in Chicago wearing a mask from the internet that made him look black, that was running around killing motherfuckers, but he was really a white man? You mean to tell me that you believe that shit? The police don't even want to go on O Block. What makes you think a regular white man want to go over there killing niggas? Moving right along, man. Y'all theories, man, stop it. www.therealdribble.com, fam. It's a new era. Dig, Peak and Black Colorway, South Beach, Sneaker Dream. Dolph brought a lot of bad energy on himself. Praying for his sons. Memphis need to unite. If he always go to that cookie shop, then all his enemies have to do is just wait for the perfect opportunity because he was comfortable going there. He said they need technology. They need technology. When you invite that energy, this is what it is. Why don't nobody, no rapper like Q-Tip ever get shot? Or, you don't never see Q-Tip in on shit. You don't never see, help me out, some rappers that don't be in no shit. You never see Will Smith in no shit. There's more, there's lots more. You never see Kwame in no shit. You never see, it's a lot of rappers. Jermaine Dupri, you don't see him in no shit. You don't see, there's people who exist in this business that you don't see in no shit. Jay-Z, you don't see him in no shit. Ice Cube, you don't see him in no shit. Nick Cannon, you don't see him in no shit. Talib Kweli, Kwame, Common, etc. You don't see them in no shit. So I believe there's a way that you can keep your nose clean. J. Cole, you don't see him in no shit. Dolph should have been thinking he could be killed. He said, Kwame, I'm dead. He said they suburban kids. Jay-Z's from Marcy Projects. Someone said, I heard blank put a blank on his head. See, if I wasn't skilled at what I do, I would have repeated what he said, and that would have turned to an internet rumor. He said, Gully, you naming squares. Slim Thug. I just could. I was trying to make sure I had a list of people. Mace. Mace don't get enough. Well, Mace was in some shit before, but there's people. Cameron don't get in no shit for real. He be out here. There's people who don't be in no shit. Fabulous don't be in no shit. This one right here is crazy, Gully. No love from the hometown. This shit is sad. Dolph talked greasy about some real street dudes with money. They finally caught up with Buddy. Because these rappers want to hold this gangster image, and where was these shooters that you rap about? But we all know nothing can stop death when it's your time. It's your time. I don't. Where do the shooters be that everybody be rapping about? They are niggas always get caught. People always get slain by themselves. It don't really be no gunfights all like that. It's normally just a motherfucker get spanked. He said Cam got his whip shot up. That was a robbery attempt. He said, where was his shooters at? You got to pay those guys. I'm pretty sure traveling with shooters everywhere you go, that has to get expensive after a while. Niggas be trying to cut some of the expenses down. Always just a rapper, right? I feel bad for Key Glock. Mo 3 got downed on the highway. Yeah, nigga hopped out the car chasing him. Nigga was so bloodthirsty for Mo 3, he hopped out the car chasing him. Like it wasn't in public. He shouldn't have been in Memphis in the first place. Antonio Robinson says he can afford it. Breaking news, I'm announcing it to you. Young Dolph has lost his life in the city of Memphis at a local restaurant. That's what I'm being told. Mo 3 over a girl. I told y'all this earlier. A lot of this shit be over a girl. If you following Crown TV, if you listening to the case of Damian World Hardy, Ivory Peanut Davis got killed, the guys from LG. All of that shit was about a girl. That shit was about a girl. That shit was about nothing else but a fucking girl. It was. They going after everyone that's independent. Why you say that? If you independent, maybe they want to know where your resources and your funding is coming from. But you saying they going after everybody that's independent, I can't agree with that. They going after anybody who's an active participant in street bullshit. If you have 300,000 for a chain, if you have 300,000 for a chain, then you got it for armed security. I was just playing Talking to My Scale, R.I.P. Dolph. It's always about a girl, especially in the streets. He been promoting Kidding Money album dropping on Monday. Won't be surprised if that album go pop now. My man said Uber Eats. I said the same thing. Apparently, Uber Eats don't go everywhere in the hood. I agree with that. A lot of hood spots probably don't got Uber Eats access. I would have had to send a chick for it. Niggas know where they supposed to be and where they shouldn't be. Can't roll the dice. My homie just got attempted set up by a female last night. Saw it coming though. Go through 9 Mag TV. Soldier is right there exposing him. It's too dangerous to be a rapper. He said YouTubers about to eat even more this month. J.O. the Don. William Harris, I appreciate the super chat. When he said, you think I'm going out like Pac and Biggie, you must be stupid. I knew that was the wrong energy to put out. Shouldn't even be talking like that. Niggas be wanting to see if they can reverse that. They be wanting to see, okay. Niggas be wanting to challenge that type of declaration. Mac Man said YouTubers feeding off death. I know. Like Fox News. It ain't our fault though. We try to cover hip hop, sports, and fashion. When shit like this happen, it's almost a race to see who can announce it first, because that person who announced it first is gonna catch the algorithm first. Master of the Zeros, I appreciate your super chat. When you flash your money, that's Uber Eats, fam. If it's enough, they will GPS you quick. Gully, you called it last week. I know how the internet works. This shit be spinning like a motherfucker. Check this out. Let's see how long of a time period between this and the next viral internet story. It could come in an hour. A story bigger than this or a story that can eclipse this can come in an hour. Alpo and Washington, D.C. and all this shit that's going on the internet, this shit has turned Drake and Kanye West this big. Drake and Kanye West, they friends now. They talking to some shit like that. People ain't even paying no attention to them niggas. I believe them niggas became friends to try to get our attention. Ain't nobody even paying no attention to them niggas. Them niggas had a beef going on, lightweight ass beef. Ain't nobody paying no attention to them niggas. He said Jay Prince brought them together. Jay Prince made them make up. They really not cool. All that hard work. Do you even think he's going to heaven? What is heaven? Heaven is when he had the $500,000 car. Major Pain, I appreciate your super chat. Producers must separate from the predators. They bring no value to the tribe. Straight nonsense. I agree with you. He had a Lambo driving in the hood. He was an easy target. Rappers are food in the hood. Something similar happened to Chink's Drugs. Niggas be hating, yo. Dan Lee got arrested for assaulting the baby yesterday. I already spoke about this, but I didn't speak about it in front of all y'all. People trying to create a nothing. I call it a nothing about the baby calling the police on his baby mom. They pressed charges on him, whatever. Okay. If he would have got charges pressed on him, that shit would have went a whole nother direction. That shit would have went way south. It wouldn't have went north. It would have went south. He probably was in the right of calling the police. He the one that's worth big money. He the one that could be attacked civilly. He the one could be pursued civilly and all types of shit like that. I need a witness here. I need a witness here. I'm calling the police. Don't you know it's real when a black man called the police? He said he's telling technically. Man, that's a fucking domestic. Come get this bitch before I break her jaw. What the fuck? The fuck out of here. Motherfucker said I called the cops on my BM. You might have to do it like that sometime. Put it this way. If they call them on you, them niggas is coming and they gonna be rough. They gonna be rough. You can call the police on a broad and they still don't want to arrest the bitch. They still don't want to do nothing. If she call on you, it's up. Kenosha County is preparing for Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, and they might get real in there when they do. I got turned off by watching that shit. I couldn't watch that shit no more. That judge is just doing too much, man. I know there's been situations in history where judges were pursued after a verdict or some shit like that. That judge, he's way out there. For real. He said, hell yeah, been called him 100 times. I'll call again. My man said, I'd rather work at UPS than be a rapper right now. He said, this shit is hilarious. It just gotta be cool, man. That's why you don't hang in the hood anymore after being famous and rich. People will hate. Judge treating him like his son. Anyway, he said, Gully, thank you for repeating my words. Either you made sense or it was super chatted. Shout out to the super chatters, man. This is the way of the future. Highlight your message and I'll get right to you. Rich said robbery going bad. Are you hip to the Julius Jones case? Julius Jones is from Oklahoma and set to be executed, I believe, tonight or tomorrow. I was listening to it on the news this morning. I don't know. He used to be he was a former basketball player. I can't say, man. I will say this. It don't look good. They went to go meet with the fucking governor. The governor, they was out there for some hours waiting, and they left without a meeting with the governor. The governor, however, met with the victims' people, the victims' family. The victims' family looked just like the governor. What you think they said and what you think was said behind closed doors? What you think was said behind closed doors? And the fact that he met with the victims' people, but he don't want to hear from Julius Jones' people, he said he going bye-bye. It sounds like he going bye-bye. It sounds bad. Sounds bad. Sound like the judge didn't already made his didn't already came to his conclusion. He said, when's your next interview with Haitian Jack? Why would I interview Haitian Jack again? I ain't one of them platforms that repackage content and keep going back on the same topic over and over and over. It don't go like that over here. What you said about the baby is the realest shit I ever heard. If she would have called the cops on him, it would have been a whole different story. He did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, definitely. I'm in my UPS uniform right now. We got more money than most rappers. The streets know who slid. The streets always knows. The streets always knows. The streets is speaking loudly about the Alpo situation. I just ain't brought it here to my platform because as of right now, they all rumors. But like you said, the streets be knowing. Make sure you grab my book if you haven't gotten it yet. Some things I've been through. It's on Amazon, or you can visit my website, www.therealdribble.com. Get an autographed copy. Memphis about to be a war zone. What about Ja Rule? We need to speak to him about this madness. For what? She admitted that the baby been told her she couldn't stay during his live. It's already a war zone. Project Pet already tried to warn Dolph about the bag on his head. Gully has a great channel, always has intelligent, interesting, and level-headed takes. Thank you. Somebody get Ja on the phone. Gully, speak on slow knocking Ashanti sister teeth out. I ain't heard about that. I don't know about that. Stop blaming Gotti. Major hit with major consequences. They gotta get bodies. My man said the Bulls versus the Warriors in the NBA Finals. I'm taking the Lakers. I'm going down with the Lakers, as I always go down with my squad. But right now, Stephen Curry is the fucking MVP in the league. He's lighting motherfuckers up. I know you seen what he did to Brooklyn. And he did that without Klay Thompson. Remember, it's the Splash Brothers. It's two of them niggas. They lit y'all ass up. Woo-wee. I thought the baby putting that girl online was whack, though. At the end of the day, let's not sit here and say Memphis is going to be a war zone. Pray that it gets better. His family can recover. Memphis can get better. Not a high chance being negative won't help. Beautiful Spirit, thank you. Joe Mule Trucking Cops. What up, Gully? I'm out here trucking. My daughter just texted me about Dolph. My man, to you and all the truckers. I launched a podcast. Man. Make sure you go check me out on Spotify. It's called The Dribble. When you're going across country, man, you can't watch me. Just hit the button. And there you go. Shout out to the truck drivers. My man said the Lakers not making it. You crazy as hell. There will be lots of rioting going around. Is it true about Young Dolph? It's very true. It's been announced on the news. They got pictures and everything. Why can't we just get money and slide out the way? He was out the way. He wanted to come back and hang around in Memphis. William Gray, I appreciate your super chat. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. And Twitter at GullyTV1. Everybody that who's followed me, who subscribed to this channel right here in the last, I don't know, week or two, if you got your own channel, you noticed that I subscribed back. I went through my channel yesterday night, and I subscribed to a lot of y'all. And you know what I found out? A lot of y'all that subscribe to me is rappers. Y'all be rappers on the rise and shit. What y'all niggas be trying to hide and shit? Niggas be here commenting and acting a fool and y'all rappers. Be a rapper, my nigga. A lot of you niggas be in here every day and y'all rappers. Y'all don't even be telling the dribble and shit. What y'all think I'm just gonna discover it by accident and shit? Memphis, this is no game out there. It gets spooky in the country. Damn, brother, he was mentioned by Homeboy and all this happened. He said, I'm going to be on your head when Golden State win in June. I've been supporting you from the start, and everything you say I take to heart. Keep grinding from Baltimore. Thank you. Got to know how to maneuver. My man said, I make beats. Yeah, it's a lot of y'all getting busy. Let's be for real. Everyone loves to come back to the home city and hit off an old freak sometime. You could fly her out. T-Mac says, protect Little Dirk. Damn, Dolph dead. Dolph been getting shot at for the last 5 years. He didn't take it to heart. I appreciate y'all for being in here. It's over 2,000 people in here. Can y'all like this video? Let's see if I can get 1,000 likes on the video. It's almost 500 likes in here. The likes put the video into the search engine. It triggers the search engine. I'm chasing the algorithm. I ain't chasing nothing else, just the algorithm. I appreciate the super chatters. I appreciate the donation. But algorithm, if we can get like 800 likes, 800, it'll put me in the game. You don't need no money to be here, but you can hit the like button. Come on, man. You niggas lazy. Hit the like button. Thank you. This making hip hop look bad. We beyond hip hop is beyond bad. It's had a black eye on it since Hassan Campbell and B Stinger's allegations have somewhat been substantiated or proven to be true. Joe Mule Trucking Cops World looking for the pod. It's called The Dribble. Yes. Go to Spotify. Type in Gully TV The Dribble and shit. It'll pop up. We almost at 800. I need about 70 more. Live by the sword, die by the sword. It's not rap anymore. It's called death culture. Man, you called this Gully. I know the nature of niggas. I know the nature of niggas. It's going to be some more shit. It's going to be some more shit. I almost can predict where the next big thing might come from. Drill music. That's my opinion. He said buying assault rifles is like buying Big Macs in the South. This ain't hip hop. Gotta make these gangster rappers choose. Ray and Ghost on Drink Champs tomorrow. D Reigns was good. Brian Williamson, thank you. This is not a hoax. Actually, the culture is backwards in our face. I think it has a lot to do with training, home training and shit. If you it's about how you raised, man. I got to stick to that. I think the decisions you make, the choices you make, I think your parents will have a whole lot to do with it. Like, was somebody in your ear when you was coming up? Even if you didn't listen, you heard them. You feel me? Even if you didn't listen, you heard them. So later on in life, whenever something happened, remember, I was warned about this shit. Seriously. Money don't make you untouchable. Illuminati did it. Sacrifice somebody finna blow up. Oh my God, man. Why is it always you Illuminati niggas in here? He was my favorite rapper. I'm sad that you lost your favorite rapper, fam. There's plenty more to choose from. Got a lot of talented people on the rise. Got to find a different way of living, period. Rufus Jones, I appreciate your super chat. Oh, we top 805 likes. Can we get to 1,000? 1,000 likes. I don't think I ever had 1,000 like live stream. I got close before. Can we get this up to 1,000 likes? R.I.P. Young Dolph. The rap gang is evil. I won't call it the rap game is evil. I'll say some of our entertainment, entertainers, energy around it, it attracts evil people and shit. I know this from reading my comments on certain videos. Like, depending on whatever the topic is, the comments would be different and shit. If you put out some street shit, it's gonna be some hoodlum motherfuckers in the comments. If you put out something about Kenny Anderson, you ain't gonna get that many comments, and most of them are gonna be pretty positive because that's what a basketball Kenny Anderson blog would attract. But everything else, niggas be coming to show they ass. www.therealdribble.com. Invest in security. Vlad gonna be speaking on this topic to the next 1,000 people he interview. It's child programming and the poison we can consume. When are us black African Americans going to stop killing our own? If everybody takes accountability and responsibility for the people, for themselves and the people around them, children, offspring, and shit like that, each one of our families will generally be better, and we'll suppress a lot of this bullshit. There's some people that we can't save. There's some people that we can't save. The niggas that be saying, yo, I'm outside, we outside, them niggas can't be saved. Even when you hear it online, like, even when you hear one of these other niggas say it, I'm outside and shit, you know, this is a nigga that can't be saved. Like, his fucking head is fucked up. And more than likely, the people that listen to this guy to be saying, I'm outside, the people that listen to his music be outside. So what you're doing is you giving birth to a bunch of destruction, period. Our people still have their Willie Lynch chip activated. We need 60 more likes to take us over 1,000. Can I get 1,000 in the building? King Von dead at 26. Dobie dead at 26. Ambush the same way. Eugene Bell, what up? We ducking Corona and bullets out here. What was he into that he deserved to lose his life while buying his mother cookies? How you know? How does anybody know who the cookies was for? How does anybody know who the cookies is for? We eclipsed 1,000 likes. Y'all never disappoint me. I appreciate it. He said, rap about it, die about it. I just had to get on here and announce that I've been here with y'all for 53 good minutes. And I believe at this point, I generally got my point across. So I'm going to exit the building. Peace to everybody who came and sat with me this afternoon to get these this blow-by-blow breaking news details, whatever you want to call it. More news as, you know, details become available. Follow me on Twitter at Gully TV1 and follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. The dribble is out of here. Peace. Rest in peace to young Dolph and condolences to his family. This has to stop. 1.